Alright guys, welcome to the next episode of the M. Night Shyamalan review series. I just got done watching The Village from 2004. My god, it was worse than I remember, and I hated it when I was younger. Oh man, M. Night, you were on such a roll, and I thought I was going to have a better opinion about this movie because I could appreciate decent storytelling. But I was right. As a kid, I had good taste when it came to this film. like, so I don't even know where to begin. Let's just get. I'll tell you what it's about. The Village is about a village, and it follows two people. It follows a character. Don't remember his name. I don't even care to look up his name. Joaquin Phoenix's character, and then a blind girl named Ivy. And it's about them wanting to go past the boundaries of their town into the forest to look for other towns that may have medicine to help the town, to help the village. Yeah, and there's monsters in the woods, and it's weird. It takes place in like the 1800s. M. Night, what are you doing? This was not good at all. This was characters. The lead Joaquin Phoenix's character is probably the most interesting character of the entire movie. I can't really go into too much about him until I get to the spoiler section, but let's just say he was not utilized as well as I think he should have been, and he still wasn't that great of a character. He wants to go find these towns. He's fallen in love with this blind girl. And then the blind girl, Ivy, I didn't even look it up. She looks like the girl from Jurassic World, the doctor. Yeah, her mission and journey in this film was stupid. No wonder why Scary Movie made fun of it. Like, it was so easy to make fun of it. It was so dumb. All the characters, like, he had some comical, hokey writing and signs, but it came off as the fun kind of cheese, the fun kind of comedy. This one was just cringy, like, bad dialogue. Really bad dialogue. The story was boring all throughout. I mean, we didn't even get into the woods until about an hour into the film. The twists were like, the one was interesting, like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, I didn't see really that coming, but at the same time, they didn't do anything with it. It was just a twist. The I guess the only thing I could say is that was good was the village itself. Like, it was a creepy atmosphere. It was a great setting for a horror film. Everything else was trash. The monster design was interesting. It was like a porcupine in a red cloak with pig-like features on it. It was totally weird looking. It was a cool design. Oh, Adrian Brody's character. Oh my goodness. He plays I'm guessing an autistic man. And oh god, right from the opening scene, you see him do that. You're like, oh, jeez, please. I hope he's not like that the entire movie. It's Adrian Brody from King Kong and Predators. And then when they finally got into the actiony parts of the movie, the fun part when they get to go into the woods, it was boring. It was like the Blair Witch, but worse. Especially when the reveals started happening, you're like, that's terrible. That's the why. Why? And then the final twist, like I said, was an interesting idea for a twist. But it's whatever. It's whatever. The movie was terrible up until that point, and it didn't really help it. Yeah, let's get into the rating. This movie is an easy F. This is a massive step down from all of his films, including Wide Awake. All right, let's get into the spoilers. So the monsters are not in fact monsters. They are people dressed up as monsters. Yeah, that's really lame. I wanted there should have been monsters. It would have been cool for there to be monsters, but it wasn't. It was just people dressed up to try to keep the town from venturing out too far, because the other twist is that it takes place in modern day. It doesn't take place in the 1800s. Basically, it was a whole bunch of people that experienced trauma in the real life, and they decided to escape that trauma by building this town in the middle of nowhere with their billions of dollars, and they were completely away from the real world. They didn't have to face the traumas of the real world as well until crime started to occur and Joaquin Phoenix's character gets stabbed, and the film ends with them continuing on with the lie that they are stuck in the 1800s, or that they are in the 1800s. Interesting idea to do, to build this utopia town, this utopia village, but it was so boring. It was hokey, and it was just. I gotta say, there were some suspenseful scenes. Like, he is a good director at building suspense, even if I felt it was hokey. That got me on the edge of my seat, even though I knew it was a guy in a mask. But yeah, no, and then sending the blind girl out into the woods after Joaquin Phoenix's character gets stabbed, and then she's like feeling all around, tapping, whacking stuff, and like, it was so stupid. It was beyond dumb. I'm never gonna watch this movie again. This does not get put into a Shyamalan marathon at all. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Just don't even watch this movie. It's not even worth your time. It's a bit massive fake out in the end, and it wasn't fun. If the monsters were real, maybe would have given it a few more points, but they were fake, and it was dumb. It was Adrian Brody's character who dressed up as them too. Like, I don't even fully get everything. I don't even care to, so you could explain it to me in the comments. Terrible film. Maybe you guys have a different perspective on it. I don't know. But, yeah, so that's it. This film is an F. This is his first F. I'm hoping it's his last F. I don't think so, but it might be his worst film. I'm hoping it is. Please, God, don't let there be worse than this. I look forward to the next movie. I think it's Lady in the Water. I saw that movie as a kid, and all I remember is the guy who's like working out with one arm, and that just stuck in my head for some reason. But other than that, yeah, that's it for this episode. This was not fun. I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? The Lady in the Water.
M. Night Shyamalan's Lady in the Water.